Hello everyone. How are you today, this evening? Welcome to this tiny place of tranquility that I am so gifted to have. I am very happy to be here with you. I want to sit here in presence with you, just to inhale gratitude of being able to communicate with you in this manner. It's so incredible. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you very much. I'm going to just sit here and be in presence. And then I wish to give a little message that I received. If you're interested. It was very interesting for me. I have been sharing a little bit about me and my names. I have other sacred names, but I will get to those later. It really only matters to me what I call myself. Most importantly, I'm waving. Somebody is in the neighborhood is sawing wood. You might hear it. It's a little bit late. It doesn't feel like it's going to be too hot today, which is great. We did a lot of heavy watering in the yard. It's a good question. Phew. Thank you for helping me to be with your thoughts and your struggles, because I definitely have felt the wrath of the enemy. Uh, so I wanted to share something with you today that I received while I was sitting in meditation. I have been meditating since 1971. I meditated for many, many years consistently, and then I was distracted by tremendous tomfoolery, deception, um, overpowering. And so that really got me off track for many, many years. And gradually I had to get back on track again. And when I had such an injury to my gait, to my walk, I ended up going out into the desert, and I began my meditation and my prayer again, very, very, with great dedication, and because I knew that there was no one but those unseen that could help me. I was so stripped. And I got well. I was able to walk, and I flew all over the world. I flew to Slovenia, and I stayed at the bequest of the president at that time of Slovenia, stayed in his lake house. How these things happen, so strange to me. And I went to Bolivia, and I met with the president of Bolivia in a sacred ritual ceremony. That was very incredible to me. These things I feel a calling to and allow myself to be whisked away. And I felt it was the result of very intense practice of meditation and surrender. So today, during my meditation, I thought about resonance and sacred syllables. Because I have often used sacred syllables for a benefit of my mind and my body and my spirit. And paying attention to the usage of the sound of sacred syllables, I discovered in meditation today that they are right in front of us all the time, and we don't even really recognize them. So, believe it or not, I was thinking about the sacred sound of Salem. Salam. That's what I wanted to say. Salam. Of course, salam. Salam has two very sacred syllables, sa and lam. And I just sat in meditation, experiencing this sound, sa, lam. Sa, lam. If you were just to take one of those syllables, sa, and see how that feels. Sa. And then the lam. Lam. So we're always saying salam on the out, on the out. But to say salam with on the in is a totally different experience. Mind you, this all came to me while I was in meditation. This was an instruction I was receiving in meditation this morning. And I was really enjoying it. And then I thought about all the people that are resonating with the sa sound. And how we are all connected by sound and vibration and resonance. Because everything is vibrating. Such a beautiful word that I had used yesterday to greet you. I don't normally use the word salam, but I was so appreciative to be able to use it with you yesterday. Salam. Salam. Lam. 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 And then because things are always topsy-turvy, I thought, why not say it in the reverse? Lam sa. Lam sa. Lam sa. Lam sa. And I very much sat and said that inwardly for about a good half an hour. I was really enjoying it, just to see what would come up. And what came up was that lam inwardly feels like a well. And that at the bottom of the well is the nourishment, and of course you want to bring it up to the top. Lam sa. Lam sa. Lam sa. Lam sa. Lam sa. It's really about resonance. We so take for granted these sacred syllables. We forget about them. I know since it's not a word that I am accustomed to using, I'm experiencing salam, lamsa, in a very naive way, with great innocence, with great sincerity. And so I think about all the people in a region that I am sharing this sound with globally. All the persons in the world who are living salam. They are living salam. And that this in itself is what we would call a mantra. And lam sa. This in itself is what I would call a mantra. A sacred syllable. Something to help give your mental disturbances a rest. Something that would help you to have your emotional disturbances a rest. Something that would help you to give your physical disturbances a rest. And if we really get this, it doesn't really matter how many people will really get this. It really has to do with the quality of understanding, to pump up your restful mode and to receive continued guidance. And then I actually thought of shalom. It's that sa, sha, sa. So these sacred syllables are known more over in your part of the world. They are brought here to California. They are brought here to the Western Hemisphere, for which I am very grateful for, because I have used other sacred syllables in meditation. Sa, lam. It becomes more than a greeting. It becomes a divine connection that we have with everyone who says those sacred syllables. It reinforces our divine relationship. I like saying it invertedly as well. Lamsa, lamsa. That which we receive while we are in meditation, in that still, deep place within ourselves, is highly creative, hidden for a purpose. Now, coming up from that well and nourishing the field. Namaste, Renee. Thank you for being here. I love you. So thank you very much for being here with me. I'm going to make this a little shorter. Perhaps if somebody wants to ask me a question, I'll be here for a short time. And but that's what I wanted to share with you, primarily. That's what needs to be said, actually. That we are all connected in these sacred syllables on the finest level there is. Thank you. Salam.
Do you want me to see any questions?
Yeah.
All right, we will see if there are some questions anybody wants to ask. Chaudhry Hamza Waraich, who are you?
Who am I? A traveler, mostly weary, but gaining some happiness by talking with you. Thank you.
Let's see. What's in your hand?
Oh, it's a rattle. This is a rattle. It's a very interesting rattle. It's a speaking rattle, so when it wants to speak, you will hear it. No, it doesn't want to say anything right now. It just wants to listen. And she is a blue corn rattle with a little eagle feather on her head.
Muhammad Ehsan Elahi is asking, Salam, what do you think that one can make his or her heart pure and clean from all materialistic desires and hatred for people?
Well, it's a very good aspiration, but you'll be tempted for sure, right? So everything in balance and moderation. And as I said, if you're interested in developing that inner well, then use what you know that's right here before you. Meditate. Meditate for 15 to 20 minutes twice a day, morning and evening. But you already have your prayers, so I so respect your prayers. I think really you know what to do. Thank you.
I'm just looking, there are many, many comments, but I'm trying to find a question. We have people from Brussels here, and a lot of people are saying hi and I love you.
I love you too.
Hello, how are you? More highs and salams and peace. How are you? Best wishes and regards. And Renee says, I love you and your wisdom. Going live. Salam. Or Salomi?
Yeah.
Where are you?
I think she means to say salam.
Oh, sorry, it got reversed here. I don't know how that happened. Okay. Here we go.
Thank you, Renee. I can tell you a story about salam. Many, many, many years ago, I was living in Dallas and I needed a plumber. And the plumber came to my house. It was you know how it's a very random thing. You don't really know who you're going to get or who you're going to meet. And when he walked into my house, he looked right into my soul and said, Tell me, what do you know about Melchizedek? Boy, I don't think that I could give him an answer at that time because he planted a seed with me. He fixed my plumbing and then he left. Occasionally, I feel the presence of Melchizedek. I did feel his presence when I was meditating. There he is.
Very interesting. I just mentioned Melchizedek yesterday in my chat. I didn't tell you that.
No, you didn't. He doesn't know what I'm going to say. We'll leave it at that.
You mean leave that question at that, or the
Yeah.
chat at that? Okay. Khawar Khan Lodi says, Salam, respected ma'am and sir. Yesterday, unluckily, your stream was dropped. I hope both of you will be fine and sign. I can't read that last word there. Do you want to say anything?
Yes, we did post that the battery got low and then just shut off, but we're always connected. So if that happens, then don't worry. Thank you.
Nikki Chima, are you related to Alan?
No, I'm not. But we're all related in some way or another, aren't we?
Means we're not relations except by marriage. We're related. Nobel Hamid Khan, dear, are you Alan's wife?
Yes.
And also my spiritual guide, who I've learned so much from, as you are now getting the chance to learn.
We are more like shipmates on this boat that we are on together.
Hassan Mahmud says, this is the word used for the people of heaven. In Quran that they say only salam, salam. Wow.
Well, I think it's a very important teaching that we learn about the resonance and vibration of these sacred syllables. And that was the meaning of that was impressed by me this morning while I was sitting in meditation. That putting meaning into and understanding the sound of these sacred syllables, sa and lam. Very necessary for our atmosphere right now. And I am respecting all of those people in the part of the world that are using these sacred syllables. So I want everyone who is listening to be aware that these sacred syllables are deeply meaningful and very, very necessary for all of life on this beautiful blue planet in the heavens. Thank you.
All right. Many more people are joining. Let's see. Renee says, thank you for these sacred syllables, grandmother. Namaste.
Yes, I saw that.
Okay.
Namaste. Namaste means the divine self within me recognizes the divine self within you. Namaste. Everyone.
All right. People are sending their love. And Tehmina Malik, how are you so humble?
Lots of enemies. Lots of enemies. Thank you.
All right. Raza Awais, what is the secret of your beauty?
Oh my goodness. Well, my mother thought I was beautiful. Um, you will have to ask God, Allah, that question. What is the secret of your beauty, my dear? Thank you very much. You're too kind.
Renee Ukena, is that how she says it? Renee is now asking, will you do your within mother's womb meditation with us sometime, as you did at Star Knowledge?
Oh my goodness, you're gonna have to do it for me. Do a live chat, will you? And do it for me. Thank you so much for remembering it. And then I'll remember it, okay? So much has happened between then and now. Yes, that sacred 11:11, huh, Renee? I love you so much.
Dana Fleming says, hi, cousin, I love you both. Again, my cousin Dana. Hi, Dana.
Hi, Dana. Thank you for watching. I think that's enough.
Okay, one more, last question.
Okay, one more.
Rao Mudassar Hussain, what is heart? Sometimes I'm trying to understand this small tool gift by Allah, but can't. There have so many feelings sometimes, up and downs. Actually, what is hiti? I think he means what is hearty.
Let me see.
Can you read it?
Hearty, probably. Do you have a favorite tree that you can go and sit under when you are feeling these ups and downs? Rao Mudassar Hussain, please will you plant some trees wherever you are? That is what heart is. Thank you for that beautiful question.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Thank you very much for visiting. Have a great day, or have a great rest. Thank you.